both conceal emotions that we ain't supposed to feel. We open up new wounds before the old ones heal. It's cold as hell, I try to hide my broken self. But if we can't be real with one another, no one's real. But maybe real is overrated. Let's not overthink it or debate it, just avoid an altercation. I keep running from trouble that I've orchestrated. I was born distracted, you were born impatient. Despise this tri-circus, tracing my steps, I pace in tight circles. I don't see great, you're great, then I'm worthless. You said we need to talk, I'm nervous.
Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are excited. Today we're going to be respectfully ranking Marvel movies, specifically MCU movies. We've already dropped 55 frames. I don't know what is going on with OBS, and the internet did not drop, so that's just OBS being silly. Let's see how this goes today. Let's see how this goes. Just a reminder, just a reminder for today. The way the streams are going to work is we have a stream right now where we're going to be doing Marvel movies on a tier list, okay, together with chat, okay. And then we are going to be doing at like 8 p.m. Eastern. So some of you may not be able to make it, but 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do a bit of a Cat Cafe Manager stream, like a really short, like 1 hour stream. And from that stream, we're going to raid over into the podcast episode for It's Getting Late. My episode is out tonight. You guys will be able to see the interview. I'm not sure exactly how long it is, but I'm really excited to check it out because I have not seen it yet. And that is going to be premiering tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. CST, I think is what it said. Let me see. I think, yeah, 6 p.m. PST, sorry, not CST, PST, it will be live. So we'll be doing that tonight, so be sure to check it out. If you're not going to make it and you just want to check out the actual podcast, let me give the link in the chat right now and you can go check it out. I will pin it in the comment after the stream as well, but that will be it. Also, let me say welcome Max B, welcome Anna, welcome Neotono. Are you guys excited? Are you ready? It's kind of, listen chat. Okay, Anna says I loved that remember to be respectful is in the title, because chat, we need to remember to be respectful here, okay? Sometimes we can get heated. The movie lists often look super whack and everyone's kind of like, we don't all agree, but that's the point of this. It's kind of like to see how everyone basically, you know, like thinks about these movies. Everyone's different in what, you know, we like, but we can all still be friends, which is cool, and that's the point. So please, no fighting each other and being disrespectful. We are just gonna sit here. I may judge you guys and I'll be like, y'all, I'm judging you low-key. I'm gonna tell you, I'll be like, I'm judging you low-key for that decision, but that's okay because it's all right. It's just a movie and it's not that serious. Okay, so that is basically the gist of today. This is what we're doing today. We're gonna jump in. I'm ready. People are ready. Hey y'all, I'm most interested to see where one ranks the Thor Dark World. Chat, it's already getting spicy in here. Hides weapons. Literally hide your weapons, Neotono. I see you. Also chat, do you notice something about my model today? Do you see? No, the movement might be a little you know, more smooth. Have you noticed that? Might be a little smooth today. Biped, which is a game we're not going to be able to play next week, but we are playing the week after. Biped is a game where it's like Maxed is basically a game where if we play it, we won't be siblings or friends anymore. I don't know, but it's got these cute little robots, and basically it's like a co-op game where you have to work together to get everywhere in the game. Like you rely on each other. It looks really fun. So Biped with animes had this, like, I actually tweeted about it. They had this little like giveaway that you could like basically tell them about your channel and then they would pick some winners, and I was picked, chat. I was picked. It's so exciting. So we will be playing Biped, Max and I, not next week because we already have next week laid out, but the week after. And in it you got the game Biped, and you also modeling. Chat, I meant me, don't I meant me. I'm a model. Chat, I am a model. I don't chat, I meant I am a model. I don't You guys know this. When I say model, I'm referring to me because I'm a model, okay? Because I'm gorgeous. Come on. Come on, chat. You know what I'm doing, you know? But there could be a -1 out here. But with that, Animes was also giving away their premium version, which would be like one of the paid versions of Animes, which unlocks more like things that you can use. Basically, I was using the free version before, so for a year I kind of got this upgrading for the cult. No, and so now I'm actually moving at 120 frames instead of moving, I think it was at 30 with the free version. So it just means my camera captures me at 120 frames. I'm actually going 5 million frames because I'm a model and I'm gorgeous, but it means my camera's capturing me a little faster, and I think that's pretty exciting that I can do that. So, let me know what you think. It actually looks so smooth, it kind of freaks me out. Like, the movement is a lot smoother than it was the other day. Like, my camera's capturing my movement. Get right, because I'm real. We got that. We got that. Yoga Rams art, welcome in. Okay. So that was really cool. So big shout out to them. We'll do a stream shouting them out. I'll give you guys all their socials and everything. Really exciting, but it is all in my tweets. Like, I tweeted about it a lot because I thought it was a really cool opportunity for streamers of all sizes to check that out. And I'm excited to try out the game, but we can't do it next week because we're already scheduled. We're gonna do it the week after. No one likes narcissism, Tatiana. Listen, I'm obviously joking, chat. I'm obviously joking. I have to make up for the fact I'm a -1 VTuber, okay? I have to make up for it. All right, let's jump into this Marvel tier list. Are you guys ready? The stream will be as long as we do the tier list because we're gonna have another stream later today, and your girl's gotta sleep, she gotta relax just a little bit, okay? She's gotta at least eat. She's just stating facts. She's a model. Absolutely gorgeous, flawless. Literally, everyone's quaking. Okay, just joking, chat, obviously. All right, let's go to... I'm trying to remember which button it is. Here we go. I did it. I remembered. This button is the one I pressed to get what I need. Our internet's pretty stable today, which is good. It got reset, so let's hope it stays good. Something's in my eye because I'm live, so why wouldn't there be something in my eyeball? Chat, you know what I caught today in Pokemon Arceus? Guess. Just guess. Guess what I caught. I had a members live on my ASMR channel. Guess what I caught today? A red Gyarados. Lit. I was so excited. Okay. Here we are with our Marvel tier list. You can't see all the movies, but like you will be able to see all the movies. I mean, I think I can make it bigger, kind of. Can I? Let me see this. Is that better? I don't know. Is that better at all? Chat, do you like it this close or the other way? I don't know. We'll have to see. My fave movie is Endgame, but again, Endgame is sad because spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. Well, chat, is it basically spoilers? I don't know. Are we doing spoilers? You put spoilers, but you put the spoiler right in there. What are you... Here, we'll do this. We'll do spoilers like this. We'll put it in the actual... Isn't that too many tiers? This was just a pre-made one. I think so the way it works is there's F. Okay, we don't need F. Delete F. Yeah, there are too many tiers. You guys are right. So there's S+, where the movie's untouchable. There's A, which is obviously it's great. There's B, which is like, it's pretty good. C is like, this movie is trash. And then there's a question mark with, I think we'll leave the question mark because maybe it's like not enough of us has seen it. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes we get stuff where there's like not enough people have seen it. So we're going to do that. We're going to put some music on in the back because otherwise I don't like to just be speaking and it's silence. Like I don't like hearing silence when I'm just speaking. Let me find the one that I usually use. It's just chill background music provided by Immuno Music. You can check out the link in the description and see them. I think I also have to have their music thing up with Stream Beats. Sorry, not with Stream Beats, with the stream thing. I called this thing Stream Beats, but it's just like this little widget. So you guys can see the music. We'll just keep that up there. Okay. There we go. I'm so curious about this. This list is gonna be intense. It's gonna be intense, chat. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? I'm gonna turn my mic down too. I feel like it's too loud, but I also feel like it's not. It's just a USB mic. It's the struggle. Okay, first movie. Okay, wait. I don't remember the order. Okay, let's start with Iron Man, just for the fact I know Iron Man was the first one out of all these movies that was released, because I don't see they include... Oh, no, they included Hulk, because that technically was the first one, even though people don't realize that was the first one. Are all the Iron Mans here? I think they all are. Yeah, they are. Okay, everything is here. Hello for the spoiler. Yes. Here, I'm gonna delete it just so that people can't see that comment. just in case, but I did put spoilers in the thing now so people know, because I feel like we might talk about it a little, you know, maybe just a little bit. Here, we're gonna put chat also higher so we can read what everyone's saying. And is this okay, chat? You can see the movies. This is zoomed in. I can zoom in again on this, you know, I can zoom in one more. Is that more comfortable to see? I think this might be more comfortable for you guys. This might be a little more comfortable for you to see. Okay. Are we ready? Remember, we'll ban people. No, we're not banning people who will disagree. We're absolutely not. No worries for the spoilers. Also Yogi Ram, I don't know if I said that. No worries on the spoilers. I just got like worried that people would see it, because some people, you know, for example, some of the shows are in here and some people haven't seen Far From Home yet, so we'll try to avoid them as best we can, but just in case there is the warning on the title, but we are going to try and avoid them best we can. So here we go. We're going to start with Iron Man. Where does Iron Man go, chat? Where does Iron Man go? The first Iron Man, not the you know, the very first Iron Man. Where does that movie fall for you guys? For me, Iron Man's pretty good. I actually like the first one. I actually think out of the three, the first one's my favorite. Okay, the first one's my favorite. And I feel like maybe that's more people might agree with me than disagree, possibly. Like, you know, maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and put Iron Man. I'm actually going to put, but is it S tier? That's the thing. It's a B. Okay, some people, we're already having a difference. Some people saying it's a B. I'm gonna make this a little bigger so people on mobile, you guys can see the chat. It's an A. A would be S if it was stronger villain. True. I think A is here because I'm gonna be honest, the one line from this movie when Obadiah Stane, this dude, when he literally is like, Tony Stark built this in a cave with a pile of scraps. Ellie and I can't even tell you how often, at least once a week we quote this man. I don't know why. I don't know why. But ever since we saw this movie, we quote that so much. I don't know why. But we'll just, you deleted it? Okay, no worries, no worries. No worries about it. But yeah, so just like, you know, I feel like A might be fine. I don't know if it's S tier, but it's a good one. It's a good one. It's one I enjoy. So B, we got one B, we got A, I say A for me. So I think A is like the general consensus. Chat, remember, we go by general consensus about what people think. Okay, so if we got a bunch of people saying S, like, but only 2 people said it and everyone else is saying A, it goes in A. That's just how that's the rules. That's what we do here. So Iron Man's A. I think that's fair. You know, I think we're all kind of in a, you know, it's kind of going in A. Let's do, should we just go by their like, let's just go by, okay, let's go by Iron Man 2. Let's just get all the Iron Mans out of the way first. Iron Man 2, chat. Chat. Iron Man 2 is the one, wait, is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is. This is the one with the whips. This is the one with the whips, and this is when Black Widow kind of gets introduced, I believe. I think this is the first time she makes the appearance. You think this one's S? Chat, you think Iron Man 2 is an S? Chat. Well, see, we don't agree. See? Okay, we have one. Are you making jokes though, Neotono? Is that like a sarcasm, like S, like, you know, with the tongue out, like S, like fake? It's a C. Okay, good. No, I mean, not good because we can disagree. We can disagree, chat. Not good because we can disagree. Okay, one sec. Let me recalibrate this thing because when I'm looking over at you guys, I'm looking like all the way like, okay. So chat is saying it's a, okay, we're having a general consensus of C for this movie. Honestly, I wish I never saw this. No, I'm just joking. This one's not great. The best part of this movie was getting introduced to like more of the wider MCU that was being created, like getting Black Widow and like the other characters, but the actual like villain and stuff was so mid. It was so mid. So I kind of agree. We're kind of on the same page with the Iron Man movies. The first one I feel like might be the best. Let's see though what chat thinks. Tatiana's already. I'm not judging you guys. I just was shocked. I was a little shocked. The suitcase suit was kind of cool though. Yeah, see, like there were parts that were really cool, but I think if you were trying to compare like to A, it's not an A, you know, like, you know, the villain was super underrated. Like I really didn't care. When I watched it, I didn't care about him. I was like, who I don't care about him. I almost who'd diss him. All right, let's finish off. Where is Iron Man 3? These are so like colorful. I can't even find it. Like all of the colors, and my eyes are getting distracted. Oh, here it is. Okay. Iron Man 3. Okay, this will kind of round off our Iron Man section. What do you guys think about Iron Man 3? You know? You know, what do you think? I don't know. What do you think about that? If they did the extremists in the movie like they did in the comics, would be better also using the real Mandarin. Chat, I can't even tell you. I actually verbally, like, I went, like, I anime gasped. Like, you know, that when they were like freaked out by something, I literally anime gasped when I saw that the Mandarin wasn't real. I gasped out of my mind. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? So for the extremists, remember chat, this is the one with the melting people. This is the one with the fake Mandarin, like, or fake Mandarin, like, this one for me is C. I really didn't like these two. You know, but chat's saying, I see some B's. I see B, I see a C. I say C. So right now it would stay in C if we were going by general consensus. It could get bumped up if someone else says a B. Or 2 more people say a B. But I don't know, this one, chat, I don't know about this one. This one was, no wait, B. But I don't like how he had no real suit. Chat's trying to put this, okay chat. First time I have disagreed with chats. A lot of y'all saying B. Okay, it's in B. There we go. We all disagreed respectfully. Oh, sorry, that's just my Twitch. Sorry. No, I'm just joking, chat. Okay, B, fine. B, fair. You guys can put it in B. B, C, both fine for me. I don't really care for the Iron Man movies. You don't like Iron Man? Oh, I like Iron Man as a character when he interacts with Avengers. Otherwise, I don't really care. I like the 10 Rings tease. 10 Rings was cool. 3 was better than 1. Oh, sorry, 3 was better than 2. Was it? I don't know. They're both so forgettable for me, but that's fair. General consensus was it goes in B. Oh, sorry. I don't know what this I thing is. Okay, so it's going in B. There we go. We got A, B, and C for Iron Man 1, Iron Man 3, Iron Man 2. Okay, we got Iron Man out of the way. Are we still friends? I think we're all still friends, chat. We're chill. I think we're good. I actually don't think we're gonna fight that much, chat, because everyone except Neotono here is an adult. Neotono 7. Just to be clear, that's what Neotono said. Okay, that was Neotono's words. Next, what should we do next? Okay, let's get this Hulk one, because this Hulk one was the one that was with what's his face, the other guy, not Mark Ruffalo, was with the other one, and it was like later down the line they're like, no guys, that's a part of the MCU, and we're like, what, with Mr. Norton? Like, what do you mean? So we just got to be clear. 3 was way better than 2. I guess 3 was better than 2, but I was still so angry by the Mandarin thing. I was so teenage me was like so upset when I saw that was fake in the theater. I got so angry. I was so mad. I felt like I wasted my money when I saw that in theaters. I was like, you misled me. I wasn't happy with it at all. But yeah, anyway, Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. This one, I feel like this movie is kind of garbage. Like, this one's kind of bad. I was actually shocked. They were like, yeah, this is like canon MCU Hulk history, and I was like, no, it's not. Stop it. But apparently it is. And it is because there is the villain in this actually appears later inside of Shang-Chi, if you guys have seen that one, which is kind of sick. Edward Norton's is a G. Oh, no, Edward Norton's a G. Okay, LOL, it's an A. Okay, so chat's trying to put this in A. We have a C and A, C or question mark. Honestly, I can't remember. This is the one where, like, the dude gets it and turns into Abomination. That's the villain he's basically fighting in this one. Haven't seen the Hulk, even though Bruce is one of my favorites. Don't watch this. It's not worth it. This is the Incredible Hulk, too. It's not the first Hulk one. The first Hulk one is not canon, but this one is in the MCU. I was a little kid, though, so I'm nostalgic for it. I was a kid, too. Well, I was, like, an older... Was I? When did the heck this come out, chat? Incredible Hulk. This one came out 2008. Jeez, I'm old. Okay, 2008 this one came out with Edward Norton. So, well, in Canada, it's giving me the Canadian restate. It was June 13th, 2008. So I was like, I was a kid. Yeah, I was a kid. I wasn't a teenager yet. I was a kid. Even the DVD at home. I even have the DVD at home, but I'm scared. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one, it looks so we've had C, A, C. So I feel like it might be dragged down to B because I feel like it's a C, but do you think that's in the middle, chat? The really Hulk movie is more memorable. You see, yeah, the really bad one, the really bad Hulk movie is more memorable. Like the first Hulk one that they made that has no connection. I remember that one all like completely, and I barely remember this one with Edward Norton. But they said this one is in the MCU canon, so we have to respect that. The Hulk dogs were some chat. The Hulk dogs from the first one. That first one scared me as a kid. I was like, oh, what the dog? Like that one freaked me out. But I watched it, and that's the one I remember. So I think we'll leave it in B for now. Again, chat at the end. Remember, we go through, we do a scrub, make sure everyone agrees to a degree. The general consensus is right. So we'll leave that one there for now. Okay. The Hulk that's an interesting one. The fact that one got they kind of were like, yeah, that's also canon for sure. And then they used the general, who he also passed away, chat, rip. The general from the Hulk, I'm pretty sure he passed away a couple weeks ago. I think it was last month. He was older than I thought too. He was like older, and I was like, this dude looked great. What do you mean? But yeah, the general, I forgot what his name was. But the general from this, and then he was in multiple other ones. He was in Civil War, and like he passed away recently, the actor. In case you guys didn't know. I was surprised. He was much older than I had thought he was. I was like, I didn't even realize he was, I thought he was in like his 60s or something, but I think he was like older than that, like much older than that. Okay. Next movie. What's one of the, I'm trying to remember. Okay, let's go through Thors. Should we do the Thors? There's a lot of Thors on here. And there's a lot of, yeah, let's do the Thors. We have Thor 1. How many Thors have there been? I think there's going to be 4. There's 3, though, I think that are currently released. Yeah, there's 3 Thors. Okay, so we'll go through Thor. The first Thor. Yeah, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah. Yeah, that guy, that actor passed away. I forgot what the actor's name was. 1, Thor is A for me. Okay, Thor is an A. We're already putting an A. Let's see. I think actually the first Thor is an A. I really thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I liked the first Thor. I don't know about the rest. Sometimes when there's these trios, sometimes it's kind of B. Okay, we got 1 B. So we got 2 A's, 1 B. The Hulk one had such obvious poster and rock. True. B, feel nothing happened. Okay. So we're kind of tied. That's 2 A's, 2 B's. I don't know if anyone's here to break it. I thought this one was good because it was the first time we got to see like, oh my gosh, chat, I literally am blanking on Thor's homeworld. I was about to say Olympus. It's not Olympus. Asgard. My gosh, my brain today. It was first time we got to see Asgard, and we got to see like wait, no, we didn't get to see Asgard in that one, did we? No, we did a little bit. This is the one I'm pretty sure where like Thing finds him in the pit, and then he's like, more beer, and he's like basically on Earth. I think that's what this one is. So I don't think we actually saw Asgard that much. I've only watched it once. His bleach blonde hair eyebrows scared me. Oh yeah, they did bleach his eyebrows in this one. I think they're not bleached anymore. This one, he looked pretty intense. He had a pretty intense look. Okay, so B. Okay, chat, what? Okay, maybe it'll go to B then. Maybe we'll change it up. This one, actually, we didn't see. I thought we did, but I don't think we actually see Asgard that much in this one, because he fights the big robot dude, like the big thing on Earth, basically. I know Chris Hemsworth hated his costume in the first one since he bulked up too much and it was too tight. Yeah, it really didn't. It was, you know, it was early Marvel, guys. It was early Marvel, you know, they didn't have it down yet. They were still kind of like making the movies. Loki in this movie, he alone is the reason for me to love the movie. Loki was good in this movie. That's true. It's a good movie. Okay, maybe we'll leave it at B for now. Maybe we'll, because chat, we do have like S tiers. We haven't put anything in S tier yet. As very interesting. We haven't put an S tier yet, so that's very much. We'll leave it in B for now. Maybe like after me realizing, because I thought that was the one where we were in Asgard more, but we were not. We were on Earth pretty much for most of that movie. So even the Rainbow Bridge, I don't even think we saw that much. Like it was kind of still on Earth. Fun fact: Tom Hiddleston actually auditioned for the part of Thor. Yeah, he did. But I'm like, dude, you wouldn't, like, you are Loki. Like, stop, like, you are Loki. But yeah, maybe we'll put it in B for now. Maybe it will move up later when we start seeing what else gets into these things. But I feel like this, I'm kind of like in the middle of A and B. So for general consensus, we'll put B. Next, we have Thor 2. That was Dark World, right? Oh, okay. Chat, what are you... Where do you want to... Chat, listen, I don't like this one. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I have seen this movie, I think 4 times. And I've only watched it that many times because the first time, we didn't see this one in theaters, but the first time when I watched it, I fell asleep. The second time I watched it, I watched more of it, but I almost fell asleep towards the end. And then the third time I was like, listen, I'm gonna watch this movie and remember. And I watched it, and it's like I never watched it. And then by the third time I watched it, chat, or the fourth time, I still have no idea what this movie's about or what even happened. I don't know why, but this movie to me is so forgettable that I can't remember anything that happens in it at all. I'm pretty sure something infects Jane Foster. Like, that's literally all I can remember. I have no idea who the villain is. I do not remember this movie. I've watched it so many times to try and force myself to retain it. Never worked. Never worked. I don't know why. It's just one of those movies I've never retained. But what do you guys think? People call him Mr. Loki in this regular life. Not seen it, never inclined to. The Thor Dark World. This one truly could go to C. Terrible movie to introduce the reality stone. See, and the thing is, I remember, which movie was it? I actually think it was in Guardians of the Galaxy where they showed the reality stone. They're like, oh, we have this. And then my dad was like, oh yeah, that's from Dark World. And I was like, I don't even remember. What do you mean? He's like, yeah, that one was in Dark World. Like, I didn't even remember that's where that stone was introduced. I had no, it's the red stone, right? Reality stone. I literally had no, no recollection of it. My dad's like, you saw this movie. I'm like, Dad, I can't. I cannot remember this movie for my life. I've tried. I've watched so many times and I can't. Someone's putting it in question mark. I don't remember. I liked it when I watched it. I remember, but at the same time, I remember nothing. I might be out of my mind. Truly, someone like used the neuralizer and no one remembers this movie. I feel like C is fair because half of us actually kind of are putting it here where we don't even remember. Maybe none of us remember it. Let's put it, we don't remember that movie. I have to vote question mark. Yeah, see, a couple people, I'm question marking because I just can't remember what this movie, the reality stone, like, I don't even remember. This movie is so forgettable. I tried so many times to watch it and I just like, I never retained anything that happened in it. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't remember this movie, but I can't. All right, this one, chat. Where do you put this one? Chat, I'm about to put in S tier. I really love this movie. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys can take it down. You guys, respectfully, I'm gonna put it in S+. I really like this movie. I really liked how there was a good mixture of like drama and some fun and some like an action, and like I really loved the Hulk and Thor's dynamic in this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It had huge growth for Thor. This movie was a good movie for character growth in all the characters in it, and I thoroughly enjoyed the way this movie was done. And that's why I'm putting it in an S, because I thought it was really good. It's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny, but I like that it, like, even though it was funny, it still had like the serious moments. There was a lot of really deep character growth, like amongst like Thor. Hulk had character growth. There was character growth with Loki even in this one, which was, I think this one, like, I don't know, I think this one was like really good in a lot of different ways other than the fact it was really funny. I thought there was like a lot of really good things that also changed how events took place in the MCU. So I think it was also a really important movie in the line of MCU movies, because there was some changes with the heroes and characters in this movie that are now ripple affecting into the rest of the MCU, which I thought was really cool. So that's me. I personally thoroughly loved this movie, and that's why it's S. But let's see. Chat is saying A, S. So we have 2 S, 1 A. A, but only because the ending was lackluster. Well, doesn't the ending go directly into Infinity War? For me, that wasn't lackluster because I was literally going directly into Infinity War from that movie. I was lit off my booty. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure the movie ends where literally Thanos like bamps in front of them, like something like that, right? For me, that was litty. I'm pretty sure that's how this one ends. That one was absolutely like crazy for me. So for me, the ending was actually like huge because of what it was leading up to. So we got 2S, 2A. Now she wrote Goldblum as Grandmaster. I thought he was okay. Only because ending, I loved Goofy Thor. It was good. The rest was great. Okay, so just the ending. Unleashing Ragnarok to beat Hela. I thought that was fine. For me anyway. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. So I guess, is it coming? Well, that's only 2, right? 2S, 2A? Is anyone having a change on their vote, or is everyone pretty cemented? I didn't miss anything, right? Yeah. Me S to A. Okay. It's kind of in the middle. Is anyone going to change their vote, or is it going to... I don't know how... What do we do? What do we do when it goes that much in the middle? Do we do marbles? I'd have to open marbles. I'd have to open marbles. I meant Lishi. Okay. Maybe... Okay, maybe we'll leave it... Okay. I want to leave it in S, but like I don't want to put it in A because two people put it in S. I mean, you don't have anything up in S. Here, we'll leave it in S, and if anyone really is upset that it's up there, we can move it down. I need to watch it again. Only watched it in the cinema. Haven't seen it since. Okay. I'm okay with S. I just think there are movies that are better than it. Okay, we'll leave it here for now. Maybe we'll change it because we're gonna do our big change at the end. Maybe it'll drop down if we start seeing whatever else is put up with it. So let's see. That's all the Thors. Yeah, that's all the Thors that have been released. The next one's coming out July. Agree with Anna. Okay, so we'll put in S, and then if something is up here and we're like, no, clearly this needs to go down to A, then we'll move it down to A. Okay, let's go with the Captain Americas next. We're trying to get all, because there's like, what, 1, 2, 3 Captain Americas. We'll do the shows at the end or something, because the shows are kind of like after. So we'll do the shows at the end. Captain America, the First Avenger. I actually like this movie. I'm gonna put it in A. I really like this movie. It's actually, I low-key would put it here. I feel like I'm gonna get backlash for putting it here, because I really like this one. But the thing is, I like Winter Soldier better than this one. Because Winter Soldier was so cool. But this one is good. A, no input on the shows. Okay. Maybe we'll leave the shows. They were just, I couldn't find any without the shows or without like outside MCU stuff. All the tier lists were kind of wild. Love that movie. It's so good. I can give no input on the shows. There's only 3 S tiers. I'm interested to see which S tiers it is if this one's not an S tier, but that's just my opinion. And we're respectfully saying our opinions and everyone's respectful. B, because sorry, chat. You don't like Captain America. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to like Captain America. That's good. Sorry, that Twitch is coming back. I don't know what that is. That's okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You guys are putting this one in B? Winter Soldier needs to go in S. I feel like Winter Soldier slaps. Like this can go in A because I feel like it slaps so hard. So sorry, chat. You're putting this one in B. So that's 2 A's and a B. Wait, Max, we need someone to get in the chat. We need someone to get in this chat so we can just break up the votes because everyone's going so like two-sided. Okay. Wait, but you put this in B, but you don't like Captain America. So the movie was good. Okay, I guess it can go in B. Maybe I feel like it does not belong with these movies. I really feel like I can't put it with these movies. It's so rough. These movies were so bad. Okay, but you know what? Oh my gosh, Max is rolling in. I just like goody two-shoes heroes. I don't know if he's necessarily a goody two-shoes hero. I mean, in this one, he's fighting an actual Nazi. So I think maybe he looked really good because it was a Nazi. But like, I feel like in the other ones, he's just trying to do his best. I think with him, his character is more like he's trying to do the best, but then it's like, Max told me this quote, yes, literally, or was it Ellie? Where it's like, he has to choose to do the right thing, even though sometimes it's like the hardest thing to do, and he doesn't always want to do the right thing. I mean, technically, he becomes a nomad and like leaves the government, which wouldn't necessarily be goody two-shoes. He becomes essentially an enemy of the government, but I can understand. Tatiana, you might lose a mod. What do you want? Captain America is an S. Fine, A, since I've watched it more than once. He's not. He has the best character development when he goes rogue. Yeah, when he goes against the government, it's huge character growth. Bucky's in it. Yeah, I think that's why I like Winter Soldier, because again, I like the ones where they have such big character growth in like 2 hours. So we'll put it B. I'm sorry on him for what he does in Endgame. What do you mean? That was so important. Okay, no. I respect your opinion. All right. I guess this is going in B, but I swear, chat, if this one doesn't get to stay in S, I'm gonna throw respectful and warm, comforting hands, because everyone is respected here for their opinions. Just to be clear. Okay, here we go. Here we go, chat. We'll leave this one here for now, and we'll just have to... I hate that it's beside these 3 movies. That's just my opinion. Oh, this tier list is getting me sweaty. Okay, here we go. Chat, I'm putting this in an S. This is Winter Soldier. This is where he starts to turn on the government because the government is actually super corrupt and crazy, and he's like, wait a minute, the government's crazy. And he's, you know, there's character development. There's also Black Widow's in this one. Bucky is in this one. In this one, what I really liked was that Cap was so strong in this one. But Captain America A. Max, okay, wait. So what were the votes? Let me actually redo the votes for Captain America. B, because I don't like Captain. So 2 B's for Captain America, 1 A. I said A. And Max said S. I didn't see that Max said S. I was still reading. Sorry, have what he does in Endgame. Okay, yeah. So actually, we'll just leave an A because then that's the middle ground for majority. Okay, I didn't see Max had a vote. Okay, and Falcon is in this one as well. We meet Falcon in this one as well. It was the ditching everyone to go back in time for his happiness. See, I think there's a bunch of reasons why they did that with him. I don't think that's necessarily completely... I don't know if that's completely off-brand, but maybe I just didn't read enough comic books. But I think they also did it because Chris Evans has such severe anxiety, and he was getting harder and harder for him to do like press and stuff like that for the movies, and it was just becoming too overwhelming that he didn't want to do them. So I think they just wanted to have a nicer way to close out Captain America. Because otherwise they would essentially just have to recast him completely instead of just handing it off to Falcon, which happened in the comic books. So I think that's why I personally am fine with that, because they really integrated it throughout his entire like character of like visiting Peggy and meeting her, and if he had the chance to go back, though it does cause problems with the timeline when you think about it. But yeah, I can understand that. S for sure. They introduced Black Panther 2. Yeah, that's true. See, this one was huge. This movie was crazy. This movie had... They introduced... And the thing is, it wasn't even overwhelming. Like, they handled it well. They introduced Black Panther, Falcon. They introduced... Oh, wait, no. Black Panther's in Civil War. Wait. No, Black Panther is Civil War. Yeah. That's Civil War. Yeah, it's Civil War. So they did Falcon, and they had Sharon Carter was in this one, and they had a lot of stuff. They had a lot of stuff in this one. I like this one just because there was a turn with like how the government was affecting superheroes. Like, this is when it kind of started to turn, and then by Civil War it kind of like completely took a turn, and everyone made like their sides, right? Like, that movie was crazy. Okay, seen it once, so I have no opinion, can't remember a whole lot. Okay, am I thinking of Civil War? Yeah, I agree, Neil, but at the same time that was a cinematic decision, yeah, to push Falcon Winter Soldier without killing him. Yeah, I think that was more a decision because of the him leaving, even though it was kind of off-brand and it was kind of thing. And then they can do the whole rumors that he was on the moon, and like, because that's also nods to comic books that Captain America went to the moon. Oh, that's, you only know that though if you saw this show and stuff. But yeah, okay, so let me see, what were the votes? So what's the votes then, chat? What's our consensus? I say S tier. Let's see everyone else's votes. It might drop down based on the votes. Too bad Black Panther won't be in any more movies. Yeah, they're doing Wakanda. I don't know, chat. Wakanda Forever has been in development hell, and I have no idea how this movie's supposed to be coming out in November. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like that movie is going to get pushed. I'd be shocked if it actually comes out in November. Absolutely shocked. I'm pretty sure it was not supposed to come out till next year. S+. Okay, so we have S+. We have 2 S+. I'll trust Anna's opinion. Oh, on the movie? So then that's 4 S+? Because then Anna and Neo. So I think Winter Soldier's staying in S+. So I think the next Captain America is Civil War. Which introduced... Oh my gosh, they introduced Spider-Man, Black Panther. We had Wanda and Vision fight. I think that's the second time we saw them fight, but they were much more powerful Ant-Man's in this one. They had like a lot more of them together. This was like one where a lot of them came together that they had been introducing from other movies, aside from like Avengers and stuff like that. Where should this one go, chat? I might put it up there, but let's see. Let's see. Chat's probably gonna bring it down. I feel like chat's gonna bring it down. I love that movie as well. Would be an A. Okay, so we already have it dropping down to A. S+, even though I was Team Iron Man. Listen, it felt like when you're watching your parent fight, it felt rough. It felt rough watching them fight, bro. Like, oh lord, it felt rough. S+. So we have 2 S+. We have an A. So where is it gonna go, chat? We got some more votes. This one, oh my gosh, chat. I was so excited to see this movie in theaters. I was literally like shaking. I was literally shaking. Max, get in this room right now. What do you mean A? No, I'm just joking. Okay, so we got 2A, 2 S+, and an A. So it's gonna go to A. That's okay. I understand. I personally really liked it, but I understand. So this will go to A. Okay, so that's all the Captain Americas, except for the show. But again, and I don't know. I've seen all the shows except for Moon Knight. I'm just like not watching that show. But like, oh, Eternals is here too. I totally forgot that was a movie. Okay, well, okay, we're getting there. I'm actually really interested to see what you guys say about this movie. For me, this movie can go in B. I think it would go in a high B. I think it would be higher than these movies if I'm. Like, for me, it's almost an A. It's kind of in the middle for me, Captain Marvel. But I know people really hated this movie. I didn't think it was that bad. But, like, people super hated this movie. And I didn't think it was that bad. But, you know, again, mine, it's kind of like it's kind of more here. But, like, it can go in B. I wouldn't be mad. But it would be above these. Like, I think these belong down here, in my opinion. But this is a general consensus. So let's see. Captain Marvel's B. C. Sorry. Okay, with S though, okay. And Max B had said A for the other one. Not seen it because I do not like the actress. See, that's a lot of people couldn't get past the actress being there. I don't really care about the actress. I'm trying to watch the movie, but I understand. So we have, so what do we have? We have a C, B, and I'm assuming another C. I said B, so we need another vote. Man, it's dropping a lot low. I actually kind of figured it would end up here because a lot of people did not like this movie. I thought it was good. I had a good time watching it. I thought it was interesting. The Skrulls and stuff got brought up, which I was really excited to see. So for me, it wasn't that bad. Captain Marvel. Max put it in a B. Yeah, this is B. Okay, maybe it'll stay in a B then. C, C, A. Got to see. Okay, so we'll leave it in B because that's a mid ground. That's a mid ground between. We got to see how Nick Fury got his eye wound. Yeah, I liked the things that they talked about and brought up in it, and I didn't really care about Brie Larson. Like, she's an actress. Like, I didn't mind. And I liked it. I liked the message in the movie that you got to keep getting up because, like, I get pushed down a lot in my life. And, like, for me, a lot when I watch superhero movies, and this is just because when I was a kid, I relied on them to, like, sometimes give me, like, inspiration to deal with bad situations that I was in. And, like, you got to do the right thing, even though it's hard. And, like, that whole thing, I've talked about it before. So superheroes were really important to me growing up. And, like, the stories of superheroes and the concept of, like, trying to be better than maybe yourself or what you want. And for this one, like the getting knocked down and getting up, I really liked. And at the time I was going through some stuff and I was like, I really appreciated the message in that one. But I think maybe B is like in between where everyone's trying to put it as a general consensus. I did not like the story as much for the movie. Yeah. She did not act like Carol Danvers in Infinity War. She's far too arrogant. See, but that's like not Brie Larson's fault. That's the whole directors and everyone has to sit and watch it. Like for me, people were like, she's acting too cold. And I'm like, guys, she's being directed to act that way. Like there's someone standing there going, yep, good job. Because I've seen her in other movies and I know she has a wider range than what she was showing there. And so I feel like that was on purpose. If you've watched this, it kind of makes sense why she behaved that way. In Infinity War, I think she was really feeling herself, and we haven't had an explanation of how she's changed from Captain, because this is the 90s, from the 90s up to like 2024, I think is when, is it, or 2020? I think it's later, but it's like later in 2020, and I don't know why she'd be acting that way at that point, but again, that was a writing decision. I don't know. It was kind of interesting how she rolled in so intense. It was really weird. I actually think they shouldn't have put her in Endgame. I don't know why she went into Endgame, because she didn't do anything except for the 1 minute when she flew in and they had all the girls stand, which to me was a little bit cringe. It was a little bit cringe, but like, it was just so like out of place. It was only cringe. We'll talk about that when we get to Endgame. But like, yeah, I don't know. But B, I think that's B is the general consensus between everybody, because some people put it in, it was A, B. I said B, and then 2 said C, so then we'll put it in B. Yeah, I was actually really interested when people didn't like that one. It was interesting to me. Oh, sorry, we dropped chat. Are we back? We dropped a little bit. But yeah, it was really interesting where that one went. Okay. Fair is fair. That is between everyone. The girl power thing was way too obvious. Yeah, where they placed it in the fight was so weird, because it felt like the fight just stopped so we could have a bunch of girls walk up and then the fight continued. I'm like, why did they have to do the walk up and pose? They could have just looked over and all of them are absolutely killing it on the battlefield. And like, why didn't we have it do that? The pause and make them all walk up and pose was super weird. If you've seen Eternals, Marvel suddenly is really liking just walking and standing and posing for a minute like it's a supermodel cut. Like, it's very strange. Very strange the way they're cutting some of the movies. But yeah, that was really weird in that movie. It was so, I was like, why did we stop? Why didn't we just keep them fighting and just show they're fighting super hard and being just absolutely girl boss gatekeep, like whatever. Like, why can't they just be amazing? Like, it was really weird for me. That was a weird weird moment. Me and Ellie laughed because it was so awkward. Okay, the next movie, I'm trying to do the Avengers together at the end, chat. I feel like that's the big secret sauce, you know what I'm saying? Let's do Ant-Man. We'll do Ant-Man next. We'll do the 2 Ant-Mans, and then we'll do the Guardians, and then we'll do the next trilogy is Spider-Man, and then we'll knock out the single movies, and then we'll do the Avengers. Not only did they didn't do anything after the post, yeah, they all stood there and then they kind of fought, but I wish they instead just did show them explosively fighting together and like being super cool. Something with them that they're doing with Marvel sometimes, with like how they're showing like superheroes that are like female, sometimes they're representing them very in like a way that I don't think is like, I think it's really cringe the way they do it. And I'm like, you guys could just make them like how Black Widow's just strong and she never went, I'm strong cuz I'm a woman. Like, she's just strong. Like, you know what I mean? I don't like when they do that in stories and media. I've talked about it before, but when they're like strong cuz of a woman, I'm like, no, they're just strong. Like, they're a strong character, and then they are a woman. Like, that's not the point of why they're strong. They're strong because they're a strong person. Anyway, I could go on a tangent, but I've talked about that before. Ant-Man, I like this movie, but I feel like it's probably a B for me. You know, I like the second one better, in my opinion, but that's because I really liked the Wasp when I was growing up. Because she was in every single show that I watched as a kid, and like, so yeah. But it's up. But I see a lot of people saying A. So 2 A's, 2 B's, maybe A. Max changed to an A, so it's at an A right now. I was never expected Paul Rudd to be cast, but it fits. Yeah, I didn't know with Ant-Man. See, because Ant-Man, they didn't do Hank Pym, and because that's who I thought it was gonna be, because they made Hank Pym older in this one. So I wasn't familiar with Scott Lang. And so I didn't really have any, like, I didn't have any strong opinions going into Ant-Man. I like how he said he was being a blatant fanboy on the set of Civil War. I would be, chat, I would be 100%. The comedy was nice, but to me, the story and importance was lacking. Yeah, it was a little bit like, you know, Marvel had a problem with that. I feel like they're starting to get a little bit better, but they had a really big problem with that in the middle of, like, the Infinity War saga, where, like, the villains were just kind of, like, not hitting, and we're like, yeah, but like, they're like, I am wanting world domination because I'm the best, and then we're like, hey, so did the last 6. So it was getting a little bit, you know, but I feel like they started to try and make them a little more, like, give them more depth and stuff like that. They started to do that, but this was definitely one of the movies that came out during that period where, like, the villains were just so lackluster, so I can understand that. I like the second one better. So I think the consensus was A. We have A. I said B, but we have 3 A's, so I think it's gonna sit in A. I think it's gonna sit in A. Okay, what about the second one? For me, the second one can go in A. I think the second one was really good. I liked it better than I liked this one. I think it's because I already knew Scott Lang and I liked all the supporting characters as well. I thought the story was pretty interesting and we got to see, is it the Quantum Realm? We got to see that and I thought that was pretty sick. So I was excited for that. The part with her mom though, I don't know, that's a little, I was like, I don't know about that, but you know, I thought that was pretty cool. I hope the story of Cassie Lang is different in the movies and the comics. It probably will be. I would assume they're gonna change it a little bit. I felt bad they recast that actress, or a more popular actress. I like the actress they got, but I still feel bad that like they replaced her. That poor girl was like in the movies forever and she's like, yeah, I just got replaced. I was like, I'm so sorry for you. It's A to B. Okay, so we have A. A needed a better villain. She was a good villain, but I feel like I almost don't remember the villain because I almost feel like they had a lot of other things happening in the movie and the villain wasn't like prominent enough in the movie. Like there were so many other things that were going on that almost were more interesting than this villain. That like the villain wasn't the villain's name Ghost. Literally the villain was a ghost in the movie. Like the villain ghosted the movie and stayed in the back, and it was like a little bit like it was super forgettable, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like this villain was forgettable because they just left her in the back of the movie. The whole like she was just there to propel some things, but most things were just kind of like going on without her, if that makes sense. I think that's why it's like that, but everyone's kind of generally saying it's an A. That's good. Okay, everyone's generally saying A, so that's pretty good. That one is pretty quick. Where was multiple? Oh, there were multiple. See, so that's why the other villains were just outshining Ghost, but Ghost was the one that was promoted like in toys and in like media, like everywhere. That's the villain that like he like was supposed to be the biggest villain, but like I barely remember that villain from that movie. The movie literally existed just to explain how Scott survived the snap for the first time. Borderline true though. Actually true. Hello, sorry if I missed a few votes. My boss started talking to me. Hello, it's Friday. I'm mentally clocked out. Yeah, no worries. It's Friday, chat. Absolutely. No worries. I think all you missed was like Ant-Man going there. And I think you voted for Captain Marvel. But if you didn't, it went here. This is kind of the general consensus. Okay. What are we doing? That's all the Ant-Mans. Okay, now we're going to jump to the Guardians of the Galaxy. There should be 3 of these. No? No, there's 2. I thought there were 3. Okay, there's 2. Okay, don't fight me. Don't fight me on this. Or sorry, not don't fight me. I meant don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. But listen, I kind of... Maybe it's not S. Maybe this one goes like this for me. Maybe it's not S, but I feel like it's really good. I feel like it's really good. Because... I really liked the Guardians, and at the first one, I really liked how different that movie felt compared to the rest of the MCU when I saw it. And so I just liked how different it felt, and like how space is like full of rock stars and like it's all colorful and crazy. So I really liked it. The first one, maybe not the second one, but the first one I thought was really good and I enjoyed it. But it's not, I don't know if it's a full S. I feel like maybe it's more A than S for me, because like when I see these, like when I see Thor, I'm like, no, this is not with Thor. Like that's not where it is. So, you know, but it is like maybe, you know, it's kind of like this for me. So let's see, chat says A, bloopers are great. The bloopers were great. It's an A. Okay, listen. Okay, so maybe it's an A. It's an A. For me, it tries to go up like this because it was like my first because I didn't know who the Guardians of the Galaxy were before. Like when I when I first heard about this movie, because that was the first, like when they were talking about at the panels, because yes, I watched all the panels and stuff for these movies at Comic-Con. Like I would go online and like watch them live. I was like, you know, I was being a teen and whatever, and that's like what I was into. That's all I did. So I was watching all the panels and they were talking about Guardians of the Galaxy and people were like, yeah, in the audience, and I was like, a raccoon. Like, I didn't know who they were at all. And then I did more research because I knew about, Max knows this, from the police, the Star Police. I forgot what their name is. I can't even remember. Or Nova. I knew who Nova was and stuff like that, but I didn't know the Guardians of the Galaxy. But Nova crosses with them a lot. I think actually Nova becomes a Guardian at some point. But yeah, so I didn't know about them and I was like really confused about this. So when it came out, I had no like back story of this and I went in pretty blind. And it took me off guard and that's why I really liked it. I think because I had no preconceived notions. Is that how you're supposed to say that? So I didn't really like have expectations, so it was good. So a lot of people are saying A, okay with S. I think A is the general consensus right now for this movie. It's the first movie with a stone, wasn't it? This was the first time that they were like acknowledging that they were infinity stones. This was with the space stone. Is that the purple one? I know they changed the colors and what they are from the comic book, so sometimes I get them mixed up. But I think this was the space stone. Or is it power? No, I think it's space. I think they made purple space. I think, because I think blue is power. No, blue is space. Tesseract is space. I think this is the power stone. I can't remember because they changed it. But yes, this had the purple stone in it. And then this is when we actually, from the collector, got all of the information about the stones. And it's the power stone. Okay. This is when we got all of the information about, like, for people who wouldn't know, it was when they're like, this is the, you know, Thanos is after this. And like, this is when you kind of get the whole spaces Tesseract. Yeah, right. Okay. Because it rips open space in Captain America and then thing flies through it. Red Skull. Yeah. Avengers was the first one. That's the first one with the, yeah, Tesseract would technically be the first one, right? Because there's none in Iron Man. Obviously none in the Hulk. So I think so, yeah. Because it was Captain America and then the Avengers. And technically Loki had one? Is that right? I can't remember. I think Loki did. So yeah, Loki had the Mind Stone, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I think Avengers was technically the first. Well, no, actually, no, actually, chat, you're right. Actually, Captain America would be the first time we would have seen a stone, because Captain America happened in the 40s, and that's when the Tesseract was there in the movie. So actually, that would be the first place we saw one of the stones. Guardians and Avengers were released very close together. I think so. I actually don't. Were they? Avengers? (2012). Yeah, 2 years later. 2012 was Avengers and 2014 was Guardians. I didn't realize they were that close together. Why do they seem so far away now? That seems absurd. That's absurd. So yeah, Guardians I think is there. All right, chat, what about number 2? As well, the origins. Yeah, that's where we learn the origins. Okay, so that one's an A. What about the second one, chat? Where do you want to put it, chat? The scepter had the Mind Stone. Yeah. Yeah, so the first one was space from Captain America, and then the Mind Stone was with Loki inside of Avengers. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I don't know about that one, chat. That one's a C for me. Avengers B. What? Max, we're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. It's B? Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is a B, okay. So I say C, Ennis is B. Chat, this is going better than I thought. I thought we were gonna fight more. But you know what? It's just like, it's just a movie. We ain't gonna fight. B, even though they changed so much. I truly don't like this one, chat. I'm truly putting this one all the way down here. But chat, mostly the consensus is B right now. So Max is B for this one. So 3 Bs, I say C. All right, chat, you put that one higher than I thought. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is a B. That was pretty quick. And Max B says B. Okay, so big consensus for B. I'm outnumbered. No, I'm just joking. Okay. Ego was not a Celestial and Star-Lord was not his son. Truly, chat, I can't wrap my... Chat, how do they talk about Celestials in this movie? And then they release this movie. Oh, where's the logic? Chat, I can't breathe with it. I hate. We're not talking about it. But yeah, I don't know about this movie. I'm a little upset they completely ruined Star-Lord's whole backstory. Yeah, I was kind of upset about it too. But Tatiana, Taserface was in it. And we love Taserface, don't we? We love Taserface here. Okay. the next trilogy is Spider-Man before we do the single movies that are by themselves, and then Avengers. Okay, chat. Whew, Spider-Man. Some people have strong opinions about these. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel. Okay, which one was first? It's Homecoming first. Homecoming, Far From Home, and then No Way Home. And No Way Home, some of you, I don't know if you've all seen it because it's very new. But we will see. I think that's their last one they released, right? In theaters, so it's very new, but we will see. Here is Spider-Man Homecoming. This is the first standalone Spider-Man movie in the MCU, aside from the first ones that are non-canon, but actually are canon in a different universe. Snaps. But okay, A. This one might get spicy. I feel like A is okay. I watched all these recently. I know, Max. Max went on a bit of a Spider-Man binge, and then we all watched it as a family. We rented the newer one when it finally was able to be rented. It felt like it took so long because we couldn't go see it in theaters. They were closed. So we were like waiting. Might get spicy. It's a B. Yeah, it's a B. No, I'm just joking. A. Okay, most people are saying an A. So I think it's gonna stay an A. Okay. A is good. A is the general consensus. I feel like this one can be A. I like this one. I really like Spider-Man though, and like I think Tom Holland does a good job for his version of Spider-Man. All of them are different, but for his version of Spider-Man, I think it's pretty good. I like how the AI in his suit had the voice of Paul Bettany's wife. Yeah, that was really cool. Is it Victoria, right? I think it's Victoria is the name of this AI. Yeah, that was really cool. Okay. Far From Home, chat. Bettany, aka Jarvis, aka Vision. Yeah, aka. Isn't there the other version of Vision? Oh, wait. Never mind. You guys didn't see one. Never mind. If you didn't see WandaVision, I can't say anything about that. Anyway, yeah, he's, aka and then question marks. He's going on forever in the MCU. So we got Spider-Man Far From Home, chat. Far From Home. What do we feel about this one? This is the one Jake Gyllenhaal rolls in, the villain Mysterio. Very interesting. I personally, as a kid, freaking loved Mysterio. And I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's Karen. It's Karen. No, Victoria is the name of the one that he uses inside of Civil War. It's the one that he uses with the Hulkbuster. Or Veronica. It's either Victoria or Veronica. So I got that mixed up. Karen is the one that's with Spider-Man. C, hiding. Chat, you're trying to put this in C? I respect you, chat. That's okay. Someone said C. You're putting this with Iron Man? Okay. We got C. We have an A. We have A. We got a B. We got an A. Sorry, it's Age of Ultron for the Hulkbuster. Sometimes I get Civil War confused with an Avengers movie because they were all in it, and I get a little confused sometimes. Age of Ultron is the one with the Hulkbuster. Correct. And the twins and everything. Okay. So the consensus seems to be A. 1A, 2 A's, a B, a C. I would give it an A if I'm going to be honest. So I think that breaks it. So it's A, B, C. So I think it's going to stay in A as a general consensus. We're very divided though on this one. Very interesting. You're talking about her losing her... Listen, losing a mod? Chat, we might lose mods. No, I'm just joking. No, that's fair. I know a lot of people, this one wasn't a lot of people's favorite. By this one, they started to like turn on Tom Holland. They're like, that one was garbage. I think this one had a lot going on, but I don't think it was bad. I don't like how they did Mysterio, for me. I love the eyes closed spider sense scene. Yeah, that was pretty sick. I like Spider-Man character growth in this movie with his abilities and working more on his own. Yeah, there was a lot of character growth because this is after... Oh, this is after Endgame. Yeah, this one takes place... Yeah, this is after the snap. I forgot that's when this takes place. This is an interestingly placed movie. This was the first one in the next phase after Infinity War. Like the Infinity Saga ended. Or is it included in the Infinity Saga? I can't remember if it's included, but yeah. I know, I didn't think it was me. No, it's okay. We're all good, chat. All of the Mysterio illusion scenes were cool. Yeah, they were really cool. Yeah, they were really cool. Yeah, this one is definitely, for me, it's an A. So I think generally it's an A. The Spider-Mans are kind of holding it. They're kind of holding it. For this one, chat, how many of you have actually seen this one, first of all? Let's put hands up. I saw it because it came out on, like, you could rent it. And so my dad's like, rent it. Let's go. Popcorn, sit. We're renting it because we don't see movies in theaters right now because of the COVID. COVID pushed back because of COVID. Yeah. Yeah, this one I think was supposed to... Or sorry, are you talking about this one? Yeah, this one. Sorry, this one was pre-COVID. Yeah, this one. S+ for this one. S+. I would put it in an S+. I would, chat. Because it gave a lot of fanfare if you liked other Spider-Mans. And that's all I'll say in case you guys didn't see them. We do have spoilers in our title. It is, you know, S. Okay, everyone's giving this one an S. Let's see, Anna. Anna might be trying to find the C on her cube. Okay, A. Really liked it. It was really good. I give it an S because, chat, this movie is the Spider-Man movie that I really wanted. And, like, I can't tell you how many times, even though this movie got spoiled for me and I saw a lot of spoilers, how many times I was just, like, you know, with Osborn, like, absolutely. There's this running joke in my house, chat, that my family calls me Osborn because I try to do entrepreneurial things. I'm not Osborn. I'm very bad at doing anything. But, like, there's this joke that I'm Osborn. So they'll be like, hey, Osborn, whenever I start talking about, like, business or things and stuff like that. And so, you know, I really connected with Osborn on this level. And just Willem Dafoe's performance. Clap for that, please. Willem Dafoe killed it. Literally. Anyway, no spoilers, but yeah, truly this movie absolutely slaps. At this point, I feel like if you haven't seen it, you've seen the spoilers, but this one absolutely. I'd put it ahead of Ragnarok. Okay, I really like, okay, I feel like that's fair because this is truly the beginning of the multiverse, which is all we want, even though they keep giving us everything else except the multiverse. So truly, this is our first taste of it, and I was thoroughly happy, and it's everything I wanted. And I wanted to cry, truly, because all I wanted was to see my Spider-Man back together, and I appreciate it. The past guys surprised their own. The past guys reprised their old roles perfectly. Yeah, see, true. This one truly is, like, amazing. This movie is... Some people really hated this movie, which was interesting. It's okay if you're here and you hate it. I see a lot of S's. But if you hated it, that's fine. But it was very interesting to me that some people hated it. I don't know what they wanted or expected from it, but I think it delivered what it wanted pretty well. Doctor Strange 2 in 2 weeks? Oh, true. I probably won't see that till it's on, like, DVD or something either. Or DVD. Until it's digitally released because, man, we still ain't going to our theaters out here. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3. That's 3 Spider-Man. The Spider-Man movies are the highest rated trilogy we have here, chat, where they were pretty consistent. That's pretty interesting. Why would... You can see why Sony would buy them, and I feel like Marvel should fight harder. I don't understand why. But it's okay, Sony. Take it to the ground. Sorry, chat. I had to let that bias out. Okay, let's go to Doctor Strange. Now we're going to do the individual movies. These are shows. From here down are shows, so we won't touch them. Maybe we'll touch them, but I don't think enough of us have seen them. I've seen all of them, except for Moon Knight. But let's jump into Doctor Strange. The first Doctor Strange movie, how are we feeling? With Captain America. Wait, what? Wait, what's with Captain America? Oh no, actually Captain America is also... Yeah, you're right. Sorry, my bad. Actually, so is Ant-Man somehow also made it, actually. So actually, no. All the trilogies... So 2 of the trilogies, Captain America and Spider-Man, are the highest rated trilogies we have here. And then for, like, double movies, Ant-Man is actually pretty high as well. I didn't even notice. Not seen it. B for me. B. Chat saying B. This movie was really good. It was really good. And it was really different. I think I'd put it in an A because I really liked it, but I understand if you guys want to put it. The show would cause fight if people have seen them for me. The shows, I feel like the shows would cause a fight. I'm very opinionated on the shows. Some of them I really love, and some of them I don't know how they got like passed and been like, yeah, upload that. That's good. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm really losing the gas for the shows, but maybe we'll talk about it. We'll see. That one will cause a fight. That one's gonna cause a fight. So we're putting it mostly in B, I see. I would put it in A, but I can understand having it put in B. I think Doctor Strange has grown a lot as a character, which is actually surprising considering this is his only movie, except from the one coming out, which is technically a bridge for the multiverse. So much is happening in his movie. It's not even just his individual story. We're going through him trying to fix this results of this or fallout from this and the fallout from this show and it's a lot of things. And this show, a lot of things have happened, and the fallout from this show. A lot of things have happened. You know, I love some shows very, very much. Yeah, some of them are S tier. Like, this one's an S tier for me. Some people may hate that. This one's S tier. Slaps. My dad was watching it the other day. I was like, this slaps. This one actually was good. Listen, we'll talk about them later. Okay, we're talking about Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, I think, is a solid B. Everyone's putting it in B. I would say B is fine for that one. But he has had a lot of growth outside of his movie, which I think is really cool. He's had tons of growth, Doctor Strange. We're gonna do Black Widow. Okay, yeah, and these three are left. Okay, Black Widow's movie. Chat, what do you think about this movie? I really like this movie. The general consensus of this movie was, oh my gosh, I flipping miss Black Widow, and that was my feeling of this movie. I'm saying general consensus, not of this chat, but of like the world, like when it came out, people's reactions. This movie is super, super good if you like Black Widow. I like Doctor Strange. Yeah, Doctor Strange is good. I think Benedict Cumberbatch does a really good job with Doctor Strange. When he was cast, I was like, oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, a B. Chat's saying a B? A C. That's fine. Yeah, put it in a B or a C. B would be middle ground right now. A. Yeah, it's an A, but okay, so we're putting it in B or C. Okay, so what do we have? We have a B, a C. I have an A, one A. So B would be the consensus, I guess? That would be a mid-ground, I think. Does that make sense, chat? Is B a mid-ground if that's what we got? 2 A's, a C, and a B? A C? Chat, why do you hate this movie? This was such a good movie. It's fine. I respectfully respect your opinion. I don't have Disney Plus, so a lot was unavailable to me. This one I think was released, because this was a theatrical... Oh no, this one was not... No, yes, this one was both a theatrical release and a Disney Plus release. Oh, but was it an exclusive? Could you not rent this one anywhere else? It was delayed to hell and I lost interest over time. I can understand that. It is absolutely criminal that this happened to this movie. Because I love Black Widow so much, chat. Black Widow is how I think... Anyway, it's how I think a female superhero should be presented, where it's like they're just extremely strong and they're a woman, not I am a woman and I'm strong. Because I think that makes it really weird and like kind of cringe. Like, I just like that Black Widow, no one ever questioned that Black Widow was as strong as the dudes and could do whatever she wanted, and everyone absolutely believed in her. And it, you know, it never had to be said because I'm a woman. She just is so strong and no one like bats an eye. To me, that's true strength in a female character, but that's just my personal opinion. But I absolutely loved this movie, and like I am so upset with the decision with Black Widow, because chat, do you know that was not the decision they were supposed to make with that? This character is supposed to be here. This fool was supposed to fall. Absolutely livid, chat, because I'm not gonna lie, I wish this man fell. I wish he fell. I'm so mad that they filmed it and then literally called them back and said we're changing it. Livid, because this character for me is amazing, but I see some people in here, they don't even care about them, so I understand, but can't blame them for that. Yeah, I guess stuff kept happening, but this movie was supposed to come out during the Avengers runs, these ones. That's how long this movie got delayed. It was talked about back here in the first Avengers. I was so frustrated, dude. This movie, I think this movie's underrated and it slaps, but chat's putting it in B. That's fair for you guys. But is he your favorite superhero? Who? Is she my favorite superhero? I really love her, and I love that she held her own for so long in the MCU by herself. But that's just me. All right, B. Let's go to Black Panther. Chat, what you think about this movie? I'm just gonna put it where it belongs, but it's up to you, chat. I love them both in their relationship. Wait, who are we talking about? Wait, which? Oh, you mean her and her sister? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, that movie slapped for me. Oh, you're talking about Hawkeye. Oh my gosh. Hawkeye's not my favorite, Max. Stop telling people that. That's not true. I like Haley Steinfeld in this movie, or this show, better than I like him. I'm like, replace him. Okay, no one, so people in here did not see this. This movie is just iconic, and this movie was important and represented a lot. And for me, it was important, and I love this movie. I love Black Panther, and I'm so happy. Am I excited for the next one? No, I'm extremely worried for the next movie. I'm not excited for it, and I'm so sad. And rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, because snaps in chat for him. Snap in chat for him. Ranking superheroes would be starting a war. Oh, chat, that would actually, we actually can't do that one. We can't touch ranking actual superheroes. Really need to look into getting Disney Plus. It's actually super cool. It's actually good. I watch, honestly, chat, I watch Disney Plus more than I watch Netflix. 100%. If I'm not watching like Crunchyroll, like I'm not watching anime, and I'm not watching like that's it basically. It's if I'm not watching Disney Plus or Crunchyroll, then I guess I'm watching Netflix, but I'm truly not watching Netflix. It's so boring. Chat, and do you know they're trying to charge you ads even if you pay for it, if you pay for a lower tier? Netflix, get off it, bro. Anyway, I'm triggered about that. But yeah, it's crazy. Also, both Sony and Xbox are trying to put in free games, put more ads into them. Like, you guys aren't making enough money. Is it like, are you struggling because are you serious? That's another day. Now, how can Black Widow? I love their friendship, both characters. Yeah. Okay, so people saying S, and this is just the truth. Yeah, Black Panther is just an S, and you're a racist if you think it's not. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No. It's really good. I think this movie was good, and like, my dad loves Black Panther. I loved Black Panther growing up, and it's just, I loved like what the message was of this movie. I think they handled it perfectly, and like, I literally love this movie. Wakanda forever, truly. Okay. It's sad that he died shortly after Endgame, out of respect for filming whilst fighting cancer. See, like, can you believe it? Unbelievable, dude. Big claps. A true superhero, guys. True superhero. And what he gave to, like, you know, like, Black people all over the world, like, a superhero and, like, something to represent, like, for kids to look and be like, look, I can be a hero. Like, it's, like, for me, this movie is, like, means a lot, and I really love this movie. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And, like, the actor in it, like, he absolutely, like, blew it away. Absolutely amazing. Next movie, I'm super worried about. I'm so worried about that movie, chat. But we'll deal with that movie when it comes in November. If it comes in November. All right. Shang-Chi. Chat, I actually like this movie. I'd put it in A. I'd put this movie, I actually really like this movie. I thought it was cool as heck. Okay? Without mad cussing. Cool as heck, chat. Absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. It's so good. Shang-Chi was so good. And I don't feel like people appreciated this movie. One, the Asian representation was good, and from what I heard from, like, you know, other people who would know more about that than me, they said it was good, like pretty good, and they appreciate it. From what I heard, though, I could be wrong, but I really liked this movie. I thought it was choreographed super nicely, and it was beautiful. This movie was beautiful, and it was really good. I really liked it. Not seen it? Man, you gotta get Disney Plus, Neotono. You gotta get Disney Plus. A, okay, 2 A's. I think it'll stay an A. I really like this one. This one was good, and I would love to, I'm so excited to see Shang-Chi again. I'm really excited for this superhero and character. And this dude from Canada chat, so we got a rep out here. Why they choose Shang-Chi of all heroes, I have no idea. Because Shang-Chi is cool, and it also mixes in with the 10 rings, I'm pretty sure. From what I remember, like the gang and stuff, I think. I can't remember. I think so. But like, I really like it, and I'm like, why not, you know? Why not get even more representation in heroes? And I don't think they did a bad job. I think it works great. Absolutely great. And like, at the end of the movie, dude, he about to be in, I don't know what movie he's gonna be in next, but it's gonna be a big movie, whatever it is, because the ending, he got picked up by someone, and I was like, what? what's happening next? So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also, this is the one where this movie makes sense because Abomination makes an appearance in this one, but kind of like a side one, but you kind of know it's all in the same universe. It's not really a spoiler. It was, I think, in a trailer or something they showed it, so yeah. Ooh, it's just that he isn't that popular. He is now. I guess he wasn't, but yeah. Oh, 1 second. This is some random playlist that we absolutely don't know what it is. Can't play that. We need another playlist. Choosing playlists that are good for the background are so difficult sometimes. That aren't like too like loud or like, that playlist is just so good. We're just gonna play it again. Okay. He was going X Games mode. Yeah, same with Eternals. I think the Eternals were, I can understand why the Eternals were introduced as characters, especially if they're going to introduce the X-Men. What I don't understand is how they handled it. But we'll get to that movie actually next. So Shang-Chi is going in A. I think I agree with that. The last movie he used at the end was pretty sick. Oh my gosh, chat. That last move he used at the end was sick. The fighting was sick, chat. The rings are so cool, bro. They're so cool, bro. It actually was sick. That movie was sick. Doctor Strange? Same with Eternals. Wait, what with Doctor Strange? Did I miss something? I don't know if I missed something with Doctor Strange. Oh, are you talking about the ending? Yeah. Something to do with him and Doctor Strange that I'm like mind blown about. Okay, we have the Eternals. Woo, if you had the misfortune, no offense, of seeing this movie. See, for me, chat, the actors and actresses did a good job. They did a good job. I liked it. The story was interesting. I was like, dang, their powers, when you use them, I was like, these are really cool powers. This looks crazy. They're so powerful. The story, you know, like the actual like events in the movie were like, okay. Oh, wait, my internet just chugged. My internet just rubber banded. I might have to reset it before my next stream. Are we back? Okay, I think we're back. Put a thumbs up if we're back. We might have a little bit more of a delay now. I really wanted to like the Eternals. See, the thing is, I would say I did like the Eternals because I liked the characters. Again, the people portraying them did a good job. The, you know, interactions between them were fine. I think what it is, first of all, this movie was edited horribly. I'm sorry to the editor. Half of the time, I didn't know what time period we were in until it popped up 4 minutes later. Like, a whole scene is happening, and I'm like, I don't know when this is. And then it pops up. Was it Eternals versus the Deviants in the movie? Kind of. And then they also fought... The Deviants became a side character. Let's say it like that. The Deviants were like a side character just used to make cool fighting. That's what it was kind of like. C, or you may need to add a D tier. See, the thing is, I really wish I could put this in a B because I like what it was trying to do, but it wasn't executed right. And like half the time in this movie, chat, they would do this. Walk up somewhere, it would go to a different time period, and then you knew if it was the past because it wasn't gray. Like if we were in the real world, it was gray, and I don't know who made that like not gray, but it was super devoid of color. I don't know who made the decision to make when they're on the real world, in the real world, like it's devoid of color, it's very dark, and then as soon as they're in like the past, it's really light and bright. I don't know why, because I was like, why is it so dark? Like I don't understand. It was actually dark, but like in the Eternals, they would literally be like walk up. And then they would just be like, just being hot. They would just be hot for like a whole sec, like posing. They would all just pose a lot. It didn't happen once or twice. This happened like 8 times in the movie. To the point where I'm like, why are they just posing? And then the edits would go from like a fighting scene to just all of a sudden they're standing posing somewhere on a beach. And I'm like, I don't know what just happened. And then a scene would start playing out with more fighting, but in a different looking place and it's brighter. And then all of a sudden it would say 05 BC or something, like they're in some way back time because they're supposed to be literally like they can live forever. It was really interesting, but I think they're going to use them hopefully as a vehicle for Apocalypse because they kind of dealt with Apocalypse and X-Men. And I'm fine with that. But the ending to this movie, chat, what is Marvel doing? I can't. They're trying to introduce another, I don't know if he's even a hero, but this other character. And then they're also, the way this ended could have been its own entire saga. Like, I was like, what is happening? I don't know, chat. I don't know about this. The Deviants are supposed to be their main foes. Yeah, you would think. That's what I expected from what I knew of the Eternals. Was Cersei in it? Yeah, Cersei's in it. Cersei's sure in there. This movie was... this movie, chat, the way they broke this movie down, it's because they are fabulous, I guess. But I mean, am I watching, like, the Fall Collection, or am I watching, like, a Marvel movie? Like, I was like, what's going on? It happened so many times, it was comical. But literally, chat, like, the way the movie is broken down and edited is like, okay, oh my gosh, there's a threat. They're like, oh my gosh, there's a threat. We need to deal with the threat. We need to find our old friend, this person. 20 minutes to find this person, talk to this person. Why are they sad? What happened in the past? Goes through all of these scenes and cuts and fight. Awesome. Now we need to go find this person. That's the whole movie. The whole movie is just walking to find another person. And then the person's like, this is my baggage. And then we see the baggage. And then we come back to reality where they walk to find another person. That is the whole movie. The whole movie. Whole movie. Chat, I don't know if you're gonna see this movie, but another character pops up at the end. There's two characters. One pops up from space, and I was like, hello? Chat, it was too much. So, what's the consensus? Let's vote. What's the consensus? It's a question for me. Okay, so we got a question mark. We have a C, possibly a D. I wish I could put it in B, but chat, this movie was just, it was edited so horribly, and it was so confusing. It was not... I don't know what happened with this movie. I'm putting it there because the decisions to make this movie be like a collecting of people for a 10-second fight was so disappointing. I can't even tell you. But there were things I loved about it, and I really wish, honestly, I wish this was done as a series on Disney Plus and they had more time to get through it. I think it would have been better. Cramming it into 2 hours was too much. Did they fight Gilgamesh? No, I don't think it was Gilgamesh. It was... Chat, it's... There's like a celestial in the earth being born. Chat, I literally... You're gonna have to watch it. It's trash though. But maybe Google it. I don't want to say in case it's too spoilery. It just... The last fight, the big fight at the end, lasted for like 5 minutes. They did all of this catching at like... Borderline, it was like, gotta catch all the Eternals like Pokemon, and they're just going and like collecting them all and getting through their baggage, and then they fight for 5 minutes and they're like, okay, well that's it. And then the movie ends, and then at the end people get yoinked into space, and that's about it. That's about the end. That's about the whole movie. I just told you the whole movie. I don't know. It was super disappointing, but I wanted to love it. I wanted to love it. All right. I just hope the X-Men, I don't know what can come out of it. We got Harry Styles coming out of it. I'm not even kidding. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's it. Now it's the big one, chat. Most of the Celestials are supposed to be dead. Yeah, apparently they're all just kicking and they're alive and they're just being born. I don't understand. I don't understand. Chat, if you know about the Eternals, you may just want to watch it yourself, because I don't, after knowing about them, I don't know what decisions were made. I don't know who sat and made those decisions. But here we go, chat. Whoo! Whoo! It's the big one. Introducing the Celestial could be a mistake. They're far too powerful. Exactly. How are we doing Celestials and the multiverse and the quantum realm and the flipping, like, how are we doing all this? How is all this happening and leading down to when, like, leading down to Fantastic Four? I don't understand. I know they created the stones and they're just kicking and alive and chilling. We got the time people from Loki. Like, chat, it's just too much. They're doing too much this time, and they're doing Secret Wars. It's gonna bite them in the butt. They're misusing Disney Plus, and they're just throwing stuff at you that it just makes no sense. It just makes no sense, chat. So disappointed. Okay, let's do Avengers. Let's do Avengers. Here we go. We're doing all 4 Avengers movies. And Kang, exactly, that's what I mean by they're going down to the Fantastic Four. So they're going along with Kang, which they touched on in one of the shows, which I was like, okay, I see. So multiverse, Kang, this is all making sense. And then they just start whipping in Moon Knight, and they're whipping in Miss Marvel, and they're whipping it. I'm like, what the like She-Hulk's getting whipped in, which I'm fine with, but like, what, you're whipping in so many people. We're adding another Hawkeye, like, or what's her name? I forgot what her name even is, but we're whipping her in. We're like, I'm like, okay, these characters are cool, but like, this is not the time. Kang will be the next big villain, apparently, but we also apparently have Celestials. So like, I don't understand where we're crossing with this. Like, you know, what's happening in the Guardians? Like, oh, as Immortus, like, there's so many. I'm so over this one chat because it's just, they're gonna turn it into Kingdom Hearts and it's gonna be too hard to follow. Okay, how do we feel about, yeah, Kate Bishop. I like Kate Bishop, but like, and I like Haley Steinfeld. I like the representation of her and everything. I think they did good with it, but like, why are we adding, like, you know, I don't know, man. Okay, we have Avengers. The first Avengers, the one where we saw them all on screen for the first time. They looked like actual cartoon characters because they looked super, you know, super older. They look, you know, what do you guys think about that? What? Yeah, Mockingbird. Where's Mockingbird? They did Mockingbird in a TV show. Is it S.H.I.E.L.D.? In S.H.I.E.L.D. they had Mockingbird, but I don't know how canonized S.H.I.E.L.D. is in the MCU. I don't know. S? Chat's saying S. I agree. It's the first one we ever saw. It's the first time we saw them all fighting alongside. The first time we could see a functional superhero movie with this many superheroes in it. And we were like, this is fire. And then Marvel's like, yeah, it's pretty fire. We're gonna make 50 more of these. Be ready. And I was here for it. I was here for this entire saga. I was here for it. The Infinity Saga I thought was great. I thought they did a good job. Some of them weren't, all of them weren't hits, right? We can see, but you know, generally we've kept B and A, and that's pretty good. S for sure. S for sure. Chat, and if you don't think it's an S, it's okay. Beauty God. That was so funny, man. That movie is iconic. The movie's absolutely iconic. Okay, chat. Mind blown. Yeah, it was like huge. Dude, when I saw this, chat, I was like quaking, screaming, throwing up. Like I was literally like in the theater, like shaking. I don't know why this would happen to me when I was like a teen, but when I would go to see movies, I would be so excited. I would literally shake in the chair. Hunger Games, quaking, actually shaking and quaking. Avengers, shaking and quaking. Like anything where I had read something or like had outside media and I'm seeing it come alive and it actually was done well, I was literally shaking and quaking and I was so excited. And that happened with me with this one. Shaking and quaking, so excited. And it was good. It was so good. It was like all my childhood dreams coming true. And it was so good, so exciting. Chat, S tier. We very much like agreed on that. Chat. Thanos was still in the shadows as well. Yeah, they teased Thanos at the end of this movie in 2012. And they didn't fight him till what, 2018? A very distant threat. True. Avengers Age of Ultron. This one might be a little bit, we might be a little separated. What do you guys think about this one? Avengers Age of Ultron. Mad Max was the one movie I was shaming hours after. Fury Road. Mad Max Fury Road I heard was a bit rough. I never saw it though. I never saw any of the Mad Max movies. S. Max is trying to put this in an S. I actually am surprised. I thought he'd put it lower. So we got an S, an A, B, A. Trying to remember. Honestly, chat, all the Avengers are pretty fire for me. Like, I know this one wasn't everyone's favorite, but I really liked that we got the Maximoff twins. I don't like what they've done with Scarlet Witch's backstory, but we're not talking about that. But I really think, like, I really liked that, like, every time they were together and doing things, because they always had so much growth between. We got Vision in this one. You know, it's kind of fire. This one's kind of fire. Shaking. Ultron's a huge threat in the comics, but not as much in this movie. Yeah, I feel like Ultron should come back. I feel like they should have Ultron resting somewhere, and Ultron comes back, because Ultron can't be defeated like that. Like, Ultron comes back again, bigger and better and stronger every time. Yeah, it'd be really interesting. I love Wanda. Yeah. Okay. I feel like this, I don't know if I think this is an S tier. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't. The Quicksilver thing, I still don't understand what the heck. Chad, I really think the Quicksilver thing came down to a problem with Fox, because they had a Quicksilver in their X-Men movie that year, and I feel like there was a problem, and they had to like remove theirs. Now they should just bring him back. I don't know why that was such a stupid thing. You're saying he's not faster than bullets? Like, he couldn't have just moved him? That's just... I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna call Marvel myself. That's how it did. That made no sense. That made no sense. I'm so sad for the actor who did it. They did a good job. I was excited. I'm so sad for that. It was so unnecessary to have Quicksilver killed off. It was so unnecessary. You know, I'm so sad about that. Wanda's super nerfed because she's too powerful in the comics. I think she'll get powerful by the next Doctor Strange. I think they're trying to get her there to where she is, because she's a hella powerful. She's flipping hella powerful. She has done some crazy time reversal and like reality things in the comics. She's like very, very strong. What did they call her? They actually mentioned this. I think it's actually in WandaVision, but they talked about how some of them, they've categorized some of the Avengers into certain threat levels, and she's in the higher one, like the highest one. Her and Thor and someone else. It was in there somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but they called them a specific type of thing that these heroes and villains are put into this like type of threat level. House of M, that's what I'm talking about. House of M would be so cool to see, chat. Oh, House of M would be sick. That's some Flash season 1 garbage. True, he got shot by a bullet. Shut up with that. He got shot by a bullet, and then like a couple minutes later, you watch X-Men, and Quicksilver is pushing them with his hand. Like, I'm like, this is logic. I think they actually had to kill him because of maybe they were afraid of getting a lawsuit. I have no idea, but it made no sense. That bullet was awfully fast. Yeah, like who shot it? The gun. Like I'm so confused. So confused, dude. That was so stupid. Anyway, I think this is an A. So how many people? I think it'll stay an A. I know Max said S, but I feel like this one's an A maybe, because I can't forgive that. All right, we got Infinity War. We got part 1. Infinity War and Endgame. I think it should have just been called Infinity War part 1 and 2, but that's me. So we got Infinity War, Avengers Infinity War. What do you guys think about this one? This one tore my heart out, and I knew it was going to, but it ripped it out and stepped on it and like shoved it back in my chest, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm still breathing. But I knew this movie actually this movie is the reason Ellie won't really watch, like doesn't really want to watch Marvel anymore, because she said because chat, think about this movie, and if you don't know what Infinity War is, you might want to click away. But like, yeah, Hulk was one. Dr. Hulk, not so much. Dr. Hulk. We're not talking about that. Why can't he still Hulk out? You can still Hulk out. You can be smart and Hulk out. Come on. Stop that. We got A's, we got S. I feel like this is S because this was the culmination of all of this, chat. Everything you see before you, all the years we spent just pouring into these movies, like the hours and the years, the anticipation, the excitement, like seeing things that you were like, I would never see these heroes like in Civil War, like battling this, like, you know, this is wild. Like there was so much that was like coming down to this movie. This movie was holding the entire flipping franchise on it, and it's crazy, absolutely crazy. See, if you saw this in theaters, because this is pre-COVID, if you saw this in theaters, chat, this was an insane thing to experience in theaters with other people. People were cheering and standing and freaking out and being so excited for the fan service from the comics we were getting. It was unbelievable. People were like bleeding tears. Like we were so emotionally invested in this, and like had put an investment in this, and like everyone walking out came out like devastated zombies. But like, even if you knew what was going to happen in this movie, watching it was and experiencing it and the way they did it with the music, it was something else. I have to put this in S for me. So we got A, high A, love it a lot. Yeah, this movie. So I think S is the one. I was extremely hyped for this one. Yeah, these ones, like literally, and it was the last Stan Lee cameo. That's true. The last Stan Lee cameo. It was unbelievable. This movie was like insane when we went to see it, and seeing in theaters is like something I will never I don't think I will ever experience that type of like theatrical experience again. You know, half the time the theater is like half dead and they're like not even reacting. That's what it feels like. And in this movie, it's like everybody was going on this adventure and invested and excited, and it was like I will never feel anything like that ever again. I don't think I ever will. Mr. Stark, I'm not feeling so good. Chat, I'm about to throw up, please. Don't make me relive it again. That, chat, when I say I sobbed, okay, chat, you want to know? Oh, I wish I had the picture. I have a picture. I'll see if I can find it. I have a picture of... I had a Fitbit on. Chat, do you know what a Fitbit is? It's like a watch that can, like, I was wearing it at the time because they were trying to monitor my heart rate after the concussion, because I was getting, like, feeling like I was gonna get fainting spells and stuff, so they wanted to see, because I get the blurred vision. It was just a part of things they were trying to see and what was going on with me. I still get these things. I don't really wear it anymore, but I had it on, and I had it on the whole movie, and during the movie, my heart rate was, like, pretty normal, and then every time something happened, and we correlated this after the movie came out, every time an emotional thing happened, chat, my heart rate spiked so high, it looked like I was gonna have a heart attack. And then for the entire ending of the movie, it was spiking so high. I have the picture. I'll try and find it and show it to you guys. Maybe on like Monday or something, or maybe at the next stream later tonight at 8 that I'm gonna have like in a couple hours. But like, it was so high, like whenever that stuff was happening on the screen. It was really funny. I was literally actually having a heart attack like watching the movie. It was crazy. I've seen the premiere for Infinity. I've seen the premieres for Infinity and Endgame. That was amazing. Yeah, like both of the movies, the theatrical experience was like nothing I've ever felt before in my life. I Am Groot. Iron Man and Guardians was hilarious. Yeah. Footloose still greatest movie ever. I don't think it ever was. I've never even seen that movie, and I will not see that movie. Chat, it's the absolute final decision, because not everyone has seen these shows, and these shows are so... There's a lot to say. There's a lot to say about these shows, so we're gonna exclude them. We're only doing the movies, but we're on Endgame now, chat. For me, these are a package. These are one entire story, and so for me, it goes in S. Although I will say, some of their time travel logic is super flipping weird, and it took me a couple times to truly understand what the heck they were doing in this movie. It was crazy. What the heck? Okay, first of all, I'm in Canada, and you need to go because you're kind of wild. Like, I don't know what you're doing here. And you're gone. You are gone. Thank you, Neotono. This person thinks I have kids. Nope. Okay. And I'm a Canada. This person out here just so bored. All right. A, we got S plus. Max put in an A. And see, the thing is, a couple years ago, I might have put this in A, but when I thought about it more, I'm like, you know what? This is one story, and I was viewing them separate, but they're one story that comes to the conclusion of everything. I don't like how some things ended with this one. You know, I felt like some unnecessary loss. There were some unnecessary things that happened, but absolutely slapped. Absolutely, like, just beyond slapped, you know, chat? Absolutely slapped. S tier. Yeah, I think it's S. I think it's S. I can understand, though, how Max wants to put it in A, because it was, you know, the ending of this movie, I think it was a good ending for the saga, but the ending to move forward in the MCU was a little bit... They got rid of a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, this person made another account because they're so... Dude, just go find a hobby. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Go find a hobby. Oh my god. Okay. I've already said that I didn't like it, but it's still an S. Yeah, like, there's some things I didn't like. There were some things I didn't like. There were some storylines that were strange. The way they treated some characters was weird. Some of the characters that... like Captain Marvel, that felt way too new to be putting in here. Like, it just, I was like, why are they in here? Like, you know? Oh, someone subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome in. We went to 375. Welcome in. Thank you so much. It didn't pop up because of your privacy settings, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. The heck? True. Find a hobby. Yeah, like, what is this person? Woman for the kitchen. Dude, this person can't make a sandwich. They're trying to find a woman. I can't breathe. This person needs to calm down. You need to calm. Just, like, take a chill. Just, like, Go outside and breathe air and like just relax. Watch, they're probably like making another account. They're like typing on their they're like typing on the computer trying to make another account as quick as they can. Their fingers are like falling over the keys, chat. Oh my gosh, I'm so important today apparently. Okay, that's it, chat. What do you think of our list? That ends our list. Oh my gosh, see, they made another one. Oh my gosh, chat, what we're gonna do is report them so that they can get banned by YouTube. I think that's the best part. I think that is the best part about YouTube, is we can just go ahead and say they're harassing me and just get them, all their accounts just fade away. Okay. All right. That's our list. What do you think about the list, chat? What do you think about the list? Everyone's shoot places wherever they want to be. Yeah, like chill out, bro. Okay. You know what we'll do? Chat can't do this, so I'm gonna throw it into sub mode. They're so dumb, bro. They're like, they'll never, ever stop me. One button, gone. Okay. We're gonna throw into sub mode until the person finds a hobby. What do you think about our list? What do you think about our list? The list's pretty good. I think it's pretty good, chat. I think the list is pretty good. I'm actually surprised, chat. First of all, oh, the internet, bro. The internet, bro. The internet, bro. Okay, we back. Sorry, my internet fell for a minute. My internet fell. I think Blade Trinity. I think Blade Trinity should be higher. What do you mean? Famcam, welcome in. I only have a few minutes before my next meeting, but I'm gonna mute until I lurk. Until I'm out. No worries. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. I'm excited for tonight. Tonight's gonna be exciting. Again, chat, reminder, the podcast is airing tonight, the episode that I'm on of It's Getting Late. I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna do a stream here at 8 p.m. before the podcast. We're gonna hang out for a bit, and then we're all gonna go raid the podcast. We're all gonna go watch it together. If you can be here, it's gonna be pretty late, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. PST time. So, you know, I know a lot of you will probably be sleeping, but you can always catch it the next day and you'll be able to see the chat and everything and enjoy it. So yeah, we'll be doing that at 8 p.m. We're gonna play like Cafe Cat Manager for a bit. Cat Cafe Manager, that's what it's called. But yeah, that's a Marvel movie is known as the worst one. Okay, see, this one I did specifically MCU, not all Marvel movies, because I think Blade was like included in them. There were some that were included, but I wanted to do strictly MCU for this one, just to keep it kind of like together. Yeah, this list, chat, like, so big claps. I was trying to say this before I got like my internet tanked. Big claps for everyone being respectful. You know, we may not all agree about where some movies are. Some movies may be lower than we want. They may be higher than we think they should be. But everyone was super respectful and very kind and polite about the list. And I was worried because some people were very emotional about our superheroes, chat. We are very emotional about our pop culture, you know, as human, we be like that. But we were all very nice and respectful, and I appreciate it. And thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Super nice of you guys. I enjoyed this, making the list. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. An hour and 48 minutes just talking about this list. We can do the other non-MCU ones another time. Yeah, we can do more tier lists. I like doing these with you guys. They're pretty cool. It's pretty chill. So yeah, the shows we're not gonna do because not everyone has Disney Plus, and like these are kind of controversial. Like I feel like a lot of people, it's like hit and miss with these. I don't know what's going on. We'll have to see where the MCU goes from here. But Doctor Strange is in 2 weeks, unless you're gonna wait for the digital, and it'll be a while more. We got Thor coming out, and we're gonna see Lady Thor, kind of fire. Yeah, and only some eyes twitch. Yeah, only sometimes. Only sometimes I didn't agree. Yeah, it was good though. We were good. We did good, chat. We were all respectful and good, and that's a big thumbs up. That was fun. It was fun. It's always interesting seeing what other people think about like movies that like for you, you're like, oh, that's like my favorite, and some people like hate it. And it's always interesting to see why they hate it or why they don't like it compared to you. I think it's like an interesting conversation to have, as long as it can be had like with respect, because like obviously we're all adults except Neo Tono, who's 7. So you know, you know. But yeah. Oh, someone else subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the subscription. If it didn't pop up, it's because your privacy settings, but I totally appreciate you, even if I didn't see it. Oh, I'm not even signed into Stream Elements. Hello? Hello? They did not sub. Yo, you need to just relax. They subbed just. Dude. That's so dumb. Free subs, I know. It's giving me free subs. That's so stupid. Okay. Free subs. That's so funny. We're ending now anyway, chat. I'll be back on at 8. Oh. I'll be back on at 8. I'm gonna save this list though. 1 second. I usually save it and put it inside of Discord, so I'm gonna do that. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna throw it into Discord so you guys can see it, and so people who didn't get to make it today. I will be live again though in a little bit. Dude, let's see if our sub thing goes up. Let's see if it goes up. That'd be so funny. I love how they typed really hard. Chat, you know that Nicki Minaj thing where it's like, and it's like really quick? That's them actually trying to make new accounts. I think it's so funny. All right. We are going to end, but we will be back, chat. Let me go ahead and pull up the thing so you guys can see. 1 second. Okay. Let me pull up the channel so you guys can see. Next week, we have a few things coming up. It's Friday, right? So usually we go over kind of what we're doing. We're doing Marvel movie night. I vote Black Panther because I haven't seen it. Black Panther is so good. I'll watch Black Panther. I'm down. I'm down. Okay, here we go. Oh, this button? Okay, yeah. So. Ooh, ooh. Oh, they unsubbed. Oh, we lost a sub. Shucks. All right, we. Okay, so this is what's coming up tonight, 8 p.m., an hour before the episode goes live. We are going to be doing some Cat Cafe Manager, just chilling, vibing, hanging out. It's going to be kind of like everyone can come in here, hang out before we go and see the podcast. It should be a really good time. I haven't seen the episode and I'm excited to see it. So we'll hang out for a bit tonight. That's in like 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours. We'll be hanging out there. Go watch the podcast. If you don't get to make it, you can definitely check out the... Oh, I forgot that was gonna pop up there. It's okay. It was just our actual Discord that popped up, so it's not even a big deal. Here is the link to the podcast. You can set a reminder, or you could put it in your watch later if you're not going to be able to make it. So definitely check that out. I'm excited to see it. It was a really cool interview, and I've never done anything like that, so it was really cool. And again, big shout out to FamCam ASMR for inviting me to the podcast to be there. It was super cool. Then Monday, we're playing Mario Party, or sorry. We're playing Mario Kart with chat, so I'll be playing Mario Kart with subscribers, viewers. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good time. We're going to finish out Kirby on Tuesday because there's like an end game we didn't play, so we're going to play the end game. Should be pretty fun. Should be pretty cool. And then we're going to play the one, like, we're going to have 2 days of the Bug Snacks update, which is called the Isle of Big Snacks. We played Bug Snacks a little bit ago on the channel. If you want to check it out, you can go ahead and just click on videos and scroll down. It's like, it wasn't that long. I think it was before we did, yeah, it's before Horizon and it's before Pokemon. So we did it, it was about 2 months ago. So it's over here if you want to see it. There's also playlists. You guys can always go click on these playlists and you can always kind of see what you've missed if you need to. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of where we're at. And that is everything. Again, check out FamCam ASMR. You could check out their Twitch, but they haven't been streaming too much, you know, they got that, they're on that grind, so definitely check out their YouTube channel, which you can get from their Twitch as well. I don't have a link ready. I should probably switch the link so that it's the YouTube, but yeah, definitely go check it out. I can't put both or else Stream Elements is like, what is this? And they freak out. Need to polish my carding skills. Chat, practice on the weekend because I will be practicing. I'll be coming for you guys, chat. I'm a professional and I will be coming for you guys. Also, look at this 120 smooth frames. Like, can we please? 120 smooth frames, chat. I'll try to make it. I'm really curious, but I might fall asleep. Yeah, see, because like I know it's late for some of you, so you can always watch it the next day. Do not feel like super pressured to come to it, but I will be there in the chat hanging out if you want to go. It should be a fun time. I'm really, really excited to see the episode. I haven't seen it yet, and I'm like nervous excited. I'm like, oh, I'm so nervous, but I'm excited. I'm excited. So thanks once again for coming on. It was a blast. Thanks for having me. It was so cool. If you ever want to have me on again, I'm down. Like I know the episode hasn't even aired, but I'm still down to come back if you ever want me to come back, because it was a lot of fun. Remembering my ball bombs. Oh yeah, true. You need to remember though. Wait, what? Wait, Neotona, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I am confused. Oh, Chad, I forgot your slop. I'll bring your slop to the next stream. I have your slop. I gotta go get myself some dinners, and I gotta relax just a little bit, and then we'll be back with Cat Cafe Manager. So that's it. That's the plan. The week after that, we'll be playing Biped, because I got the Steam key from the devs, which was super kind of them. But we'll be doing all that with Max the week after, and it should be pretty exciting. Should be pretty good. And that's it. So if this is the last stream that you see today, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you are a VOD watcher, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys so much, and I have a great time doing these tier lists and streaming, and it's like, I truly love it. I truly love it, chat, and I appreciate your support so much. So yeah, the last Mario Kart stream, I kept throwing them at you. Oh, right. You know what? You won't be able to throw them. I'll be too fast. I challenge you. I challenge you. It should be fun, chat. Mario Kart Monday. I'm gonna put it in the Discord too, so everyone remembers. And then we'll do a community day with Black Panther. We'll do a community day with that soon. But that's it for me. I'm gonna go grab some dinner. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope it helped you to have some fun and chill and have a good time. Thank you so much for being here, and let me know what you think down below. If you are a VOD watcher, let me know what you thought about the tier list. Would you do it different? Stay chill. See you tonight. It's getting late. I will see you there, fam cam. See what I did there? Hey, that's a professional move. That was a professional plug right there. But yeah, I will see you all in a couple hours at the next stream. And it's just bullying me. I'm not bullying you. I'm challenging you. It's different. A challenge is different. I'm making that the new slogan. Stay chill. See y'all tonight when it's getting late. That is really good. You should make that the slogan though. Really, truly. That should be the slogan. All right, chat. That is it for me. I'm just making sure we're signed out. I'll see you all later if I see you. If not, I will see you all Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Remember to stay safe, hug your loved ones, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.